to Physics Calculation Center. Here we'll be solving various questions in physics. This center is going to be useful to students in GSS3 to SS3, even JAM classes and various exams, external examination. So this afternoon, what we are going to be looking at, basically, we'll be looking at speed, velocity, and acceleration. Three basic quantities we'll be looking at: speed, velocity, and acceleration. Speed basically is defined as the rate of change, of distance over a period of time. What does this imply? It means speed is calculated in terms of its distance and time. Now, there's a formula for speed, and it is distance over time. Distance over time. For calculation's sake, we can turn speed to small s if you wish, and you say distance is d and t is time. S stands for speed, d stands for distance, and t for time. And the SI unit for speed is meter per second. What is the meaning of SI units? S means standard international. S stands for standard, I stands for international. Now, the reason why this is very important for all physics students is because scientists all over the world have decided to use a common unit all over the world. Nobody wants to go to France or India or Pakistan and have different units. So we want to have a common unit. This is what informed SI units, standard international unit. So for every speed calculation, your answer must carry this unit. M stands for meters and S for seconds. If you would remember, I said speed is distance over time, meters per seconds. Okay, quickly, what we need to do is for us to take, now we have seen speed. I hope we understand. I don't need to stress on that, but we now know this is speed and this is the formula. Look at the formula properly. Speed is distance over time. The SI unit for speed is meter per seconds. Meters for distance, seconds for time. So quickly, I'll give an example to buttress and emphasize what speed particularly is all about. So I'm going to take a question now, example 1. A student walks a distance. A student walks a distance of 3 kilometers, in 20 minutes. Calculate his average speed. Or calculate his speed. We can calculate speed, we can calculate average speed. They are basically the same thing. But as we go further, we begin to see the little difference they have as we go higher in our calculation. Now, look at this question. It says, a student walks a distance of 3 kilometers in 20 minutes. Calculate its speed. Now, the first thing you write in a physics calculation is your solution. Now, I've always advised my students, or people that I've taught over the years, in different tutorial centers and schools, that if you're taking calculation in physics, you need to write your parameters down. Very important. So I'm going to write my parameters down. The first one I have here is kilometer, and I say kilometer is distance. So you write distance equals 3 kilometers. Very important. Okay. Time, we are given time. Time T is 20 minutes. Remember I told you that the SI unit is what? Meter per seconds. And this is kilometer and minutes. So what it means is that you have to change this to meters and you have to change this one to seconds. How do we do that? The first thing that comes to your mind is that 1,000 meters make 1 kilometer. So to change 3 kilometers to meters, you do 3 kilometers will now be equal to 3 times 1,000, which will give you 3,000 meters. 3,000 meters. So you need to take the 3 kilometers, you need to convert it to meters, and it will give you 3,000 meters. Now, for the time T also, which is in 20 minutes, you need to convert that to, very important, because you cannot leave it in kilometers and minutes. The SI unit is in meter per seconds. So how do you take this one? And you know 60 seconds make a minute. 60 seconds make a minute. Let me write here so for sake of understanding and clarity. 60 seconds will make 1 minute. Minute. Okay. Now, having said this, now we can now take our 20 minutes to what? To seconds. So it is now going to be 60 times 20, which gives 120 seconds. It gives 120 seconds. So having converted this now, we can now come here. We can now come here and say speed, which is distance over time. Please always keep your formula intact. Speed, which is distance over time. Now we have the distance, which is 3,000 meters over the time, which is 120 seconds. And when you do this, you ultimately get, so if you remove the zero here, you ultimately get 2.5 meters. 2.5 meter per second. Let me write it properly so it can be obvious. 2.5 meter per second. Now you can see this now. You can see this. Now you can see this. So it is now, when you move this, so 3, I could do this, 3 here 4, 3 here 100. 4 here, that is 3,000 meters over, 20 times 60 is 1,200. 1,200. Beautiful. Is 1,200. So when you do this and that together, it gives you 2.5. But I would want us to do this place properly for the sake of those that are not particularly good in short division. So I'll take it again. 3,000 over 1,200. 0 goes here, 0 goes here. There's a 2 here that will give you a 6. There's a 2 here that will give you a 15. Put 2 here, it will give you a 3. Put 2 here, give you a 3. No, put 3 here, it will give you a 2. 3 here, it will give you a 5. So you have 5 over 2. When you divide 5 over 2, when you divide 5 over 2, it gives you 2.5. Please don't forget, you must always put your units. So that is meter per seconds. Now we have succeeded in calculating the boy's speed, the student's speed, when he was moving at 3 kilometers in 20 minutes using the standard units. Okay, using standard units. We can quickly put one more before we round up. Let's put one more calculation before we round up. One more calculation quickly. I hope you understand that. It is very, very easy. I hope you understand that. All you need to do is be cool and calm and make sure you get your priorities right. Example 2. Example 2, okay. Example 2 says, a boy cycles continuously. A boy cycles continuously. A boy cycles continuously. A boy cycles continuously through a distance. Through a distance. Through a distance of 1.0 kilometers. 1.0 kilometers in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. Okay, in 5 minutes. So what is the question? It says calculate is speed. Okay, I told you the first thing you should write when you are solving physics question, just write be cool, just write your solution and write out the parameters, inherent parameters you can see in the question. So what are the parameters I can see? I can see kilometers, which means that is distance, I can see time, beautiful. I can see time, which is 5 minutes. Okay. Nobody is going to tell you to convert in physics. Nobody. You should know when to convert. What will inform your conversion is the units that you have in your question. When you see kilometer and minutes, definitely you should know that you have to convert because these are not standard units. Okay, beautiful. So now we have them. So the first thing we do is, let's take this one to meters. I told you earlier, I said 1,000 meters is equivalent to 1 kilometer. So which means, obviously, this one means 1,000 times 1. So it gives 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters taken. So the time itself is 5 minutes. And we said 60 seconds make 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, 60 seconds make 1 minute. So which means this will be 60 times 5, which is 300 seconds. Beautiful. So we have succeeded. We have succeeded in doing our conversion. So what we just do, I just come to this place so that we will not lose track of what we're doing. Now we said speed is distance over time. Over time. And since we are calculating speed and distance, the new distance with the new is 1,000 over 300. Please don't forget. It is very important for you to have units in physics. So you cut this, you cut this, you cut this, you cut this. And this gives you 3 whole number, 1 over 3, or 3.33 meter per second. Beautiful. 3.3 meter per second. Before we go, I quickly do a run over. I said speed is distance over time, and the SI unit for speed, standard international unit for speed, is meter per second. And you have seen, I have given 2 examples today, and by the time we come back for our next video, I will show you more examples. Then we'll go to velocity. Then I'll be able to do more examples. As we go, you just be attentive and you just follow us as we go in our videos that we throw on the platform. Then you understand us better. So for this, you can see distance is 1 kilometer, time is 5 minutes. How did I know I had to convert? Because kilometer and minutes are not standard units when we're calculating speed. Okay, so I needed to change it. 1,000 meters make 1 kilometer. 1,000 times 1, 1,000 meters. 5 minutes, 60 seconds make 1 minute. That's 60 times 5. That is 300. So speed is distance over time, which is 1,000 over 300. When you do the mathematics, it gives you 3.3 meter per second. I want to believe you've been able to understand this, and the next time we see in our next video, we'll continue with velocity. Thank you.